What's up guys, I'm back with an awesome game day dip recipe. Are you like me and you like to dip your potato chips or your hot dog in your baked beans? If so, this baked bean dip recipe is for you. Sit back, grab a cold one, and enjoy the video. It's a beautiful day to be smoking, and we've got some of the ingredients we're going to be using here today. I've got some Grillin beans by Bush's, I got some cream cheese, some yellow mustard, and some Worcestershire sauce. And we're going to use those as a start and a base for our dip. So first thing you're going to want to do, grab some sort of container like a cast iron skillet or an aluminum pan and pour your beans in there. Then we're going to take half of that block of cream cheese. We're going to chop it up into these little squares. Then give you about a tablespoon or two of yellow mustard. And then a couple dabs of this Worcestershire sauce. And then you're going to want to take your favorite barbecue rub and you just kind of want to sprinkle some on there, not too much. You know, some of the rubs can be a little salty, but it'll give it some nice flavor. And we're going to give it a nice little stir, and then we're going to set it on our smoker at between 250 degrees and 275 degrees. Now, this is an offset smoker, so if you have a pellet smoker, you may want to lower that temperature a little bit so you get a little more smoky flavor. All right, so we got it on our pit. And we're going to let this go for about 15 minutes and check back and see how it's looking. All right, after 15 minutes, you can see we got some other things on the smoker as well. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to give it a stir just to kind of get that cheese that's melted all incorporated into that bean dip. That's looking pretty good. All right, so we'll just check back another 15-20 minutes, see how it's looking. And you can see it's starting to take on some of that smoke right there, and that's really, really good. And I'm just going to give it another stir here, just so we can keep incorporating the smoke and layer it into that dip. Now, I've got some chopped green onions here. I just got a bunch from the store, diced them up. And we're going to put them in here. Now, this is where you can really make the dip your own. You can add whatever ingredients you want in here. You could add some ground beef, or you could add brisket or pulled pork, onions, jalapenos, whatever you want. I'm keeping it pretty simple today, and you can just look at this as kind of your base recipe for this dip. But I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? What would you put in your dip? Let me know in the comments below. Now that we've got those onions stirred in, we're going to put some of this Colby Jack cheese on top. Use your favorite cheese. It's just going to melt, and it's going to make this dip go to the next level. All right, I think that's enough cheese there. That's looking good. We're going to close this up and let it cook for another 10-15 minutes. And the cheese should be melted at this point. And I'm going to pull it off the smoker, and we've got a few more green onions. I'm just going to sprinkle it on the top as kind of like a garnish, and it's just going to make this dip pop a little bit. And that's looking pretty nice. Alright guys, so now for the taste test. The total cook time on this was about 45 minutes. You got to go and grab your favorite potato chip. I love these ruffles for this dip. They do tend to break sometimes, but that's alright. I'm telling you guys, if you love baked beans and you love cheese, this is an excellent dip. My wife loved it. Everybody I've shared it with really, really enjoys it. It's a little bit different than the traditional refried bean recipe that everybody's used to. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.